I had a feeling it was out, man. So this is what happened, right? I just got home. Just finished recording One Piece, right? And I decided, you know what? Let me go check if Gintama's out as well. Because if One Piece came out early, let me see if Gintama came out as well. And guess what? It's here. And I'm so thankful that nothing has been spoiled. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Right into the awesome sauce. Chapter 670. No matter how you look at this, no matter how you look at it, this sure doesn't look like a country that won, does it? The scars run deep. Lesson 670 signboard. Even though we won the war, we lost too. Everybody lost together. Is that Gin, Shinpachi, and Kagra? And they're walking up those stairs. That appears to be the stairs to go up into the Yorozuya headquarters. Yup. Yeah, it is. Man, this is awful. Are we ever gonna get it back to normal? Oh man, this is after the war. I wonder. Look at Kagra. You don't even see her eyes. You don't even see Gen's face. We just see everybody. Well, some things will go back to how they were. Some other things won't. We lost Sadaharu, didn't we, man? You're telling me that thing right there is Sadaharu, bro? Man. Yeah, it is. It is. You see a little Sadaharu in there? Ane-san and Mone-san said they don't know when he'll wake up. Oh, at the very least, he's not dead. Thank God. He might be like that forever. And he might wake up today. But they could say at least that we have no means of waking him up on our own power. There's a panel of the three. I love how it's not showing, how Sriracha's not showing Kagura's face, because out of all of them, yes, Sadaharu means a lot to Shinpachi and Gintoki, but you know how much Sadaharu means to Kagura. You know how much Sadaharu means to Kagura. And the fact that he keeps covering her eyes, man, just shows so much. Every planet has to have an Inugami, yes. Even if this planet does not have such a waste, some other planet might. And now we see her eyes, and they're determined. Genchan, I have made up my mind. I have already told Poppy and the others. Don't even tell me. So that's what happened? She decided to take him onto another planet? Then we'll go too. Do not come with me. If you are the type to throw away your hometown when it is so beat up to chase after a woman's behind, then I do not need your help. Kagura-chan! This is so Kagura. It's like Kagura's not following in her father's footsteps, but she has that Yato blood, or at least the blood of Yumibozu, that in order to do something for someone that she cares about, she's gonna have to leave the place that she loves so much in order to fulfill a mission, or to fulfill something. So that's what happened to Kagura. She went out into another planet. Oh man. And there's Gin in his chair. Do you guys know why I started the Yorozuya in the first place? I'm not ready for this, man. To make a long story short, it's because I had nothing to do. I didn't feel like doing anything, so I decided to do whatever. Pretty messed up, right? I think, we made it here for reasons like that a bunch. So while I gathered together other messed up people like me, I lost track of when it was time to stop. What are you talking about? You usually never talk about stuff from a long time ago. Gin never talks about the past. At a time like this, you're gonna quit? Like I said, we decided that each one of us in this messed up group have things we want, things we have to do. So, it's time to take down this messed up signboard. I found something I need to do myself. You see Gin's face. I found something I need to do myself. Shinpachi, the ball's in your court. What about you? Hey, mister? What is this Yorozuya Ginchan thing? Shimura Shinpachi. Yeah, the kid! Man, dude. So Kagura went off and took Sadaharu with her to another planet. Gin found something that he himself needed to do. And so he left Shinpachi in charge. I love that line that Kagura told Shinpachi, saying, you're chasing after me, or you're chasing after. If you're someone that's just gonna, leave your home behind just to chase after a woman, yo, that's awesome. That's like going back to her story, because pretty much what happened when Yubibozu and Koka. Man. And then Gin found something he himself, man. But yo, I can't. Even though we saw that last week, in terms of like them splitting, it just hurts so much. It hurts so much to see him say that we're gonna take down this messed up signboard. Who exactly is this Yorozuya Ginchan person who's written on the business card? You don't even know, kid, man. You don't even know, kid. The best character of all time. That's who Yorozuya Ginchan is, man. I mean, mister, your name is Shimura Shinpachi, right? So why isn't the name on the card Yorozuya Shinchan? That person isn't around anymore. But if it weren't for that person, the Yorozuya wouldn't be here. Actually, the same probably goes for Edo. And the same goes for me. And you see him going fucking raise the thing up to here. So I don't want to forget him. I want to remember him. I want to remember us, the Yorozuya. Shinpachi's grown so much, bro. He's grown so much. Wait, is that guy the hero from the war? Gin is known as a hero now. When back in the day he was known as the demon, the white demon, the Shiroyasha. Now he's known as the hero. That gave me chills. That was beautiful. I gotta read that again, man. But if it weren't for that person, the Yorozuya wouldn't be here. Actually, the same probably goes for Edo. And the same goes for me. So I don't want to forget him. I want to remember him. I want to remember us, the Yorozuya. Me too, Shinpachi, bro. I want to remember y'all, man. I want to remember how it was. But man, Shinpachi's grown so much, bro. He took all of that, because he understood that Kagura and Kintoki had things that they needed to do. He understood that, man. So he decided to take this all on by himself. Wait, is that guy the hero from the war? He's not really that type of. Yeah, Shinpachi knows, man. He's not a hero, man, but he's our hero, I see. My dad told me that when the war ended, all the Bakufu officials that run away came back only after everything had happened, and then started arguing over which one of them had saved Edo. That's very, very interesting. That when the war ended, all the Bakufu officials that run away came back only after everything had happened, and they started arguing over which one of them had saved Edo. They're all frauds. The real hero that protected Edo, that protected us, is that man. Professional samurai style. The last samurai. Until that man appeared, everyone thought those beings had been wiped out. Without that person, not only the Earth, but the entire universe. I'm unplugging my computer. Not only Earth, but the entire universe would have been destroyed, wouldn't it? Who is that? It was incredible with a few words. He made everyone forget who were enemies and allies of their social status were and became one. Hold on. Without the person, not only the Earth, but the entire universe would have been destroyed, wouldn't it? It was incredible. With a few words, he made everyone forget who were enemies and allies and what their social status were and became one. I felt in my skin that that is what a true hero is. Or perhaps that's not the right word. I suppose what you call men like that on this planet is... my boy! Maddeningly daring O samurai, or simple Madao Hasegawa 2 years later! I gotta save this battle! So if Hasegawa, if Hasegawa made it, then it's for sure that that everyone else on the ship survived too. Sugi, yeah, Zura, Sakagoto. I gotta read that line again. That was beautiful, man. I felt it in my skin that is what a true hero is. Perhaps not the right word. I suppose what you call men like that on this planet is maddeningly daring O samurai, or simple Madao. Yo, Hasegawa was rocking the little new haircut right here, man. It looks like he himself is a leader. Got a little necklace going on right here. He's got an earring. Hasegawa 2 years later, man. It's like when you see stuff like this, bro, it hits home. It hits home that the series is ending. You know what I mean, guys? The image of the last samurai that saved this world is now finally on camera, with millions of military forces bearing down on him. This man proceeded to take Cloud's sword. Make, from what appears, The Last Samurai is a movie out of Hasegawa saving the world. But he knows himself that it's Gintoki because he's wearing the same thing as the Shinogasha, right? That's classic Gintama. That's just classic Gintama. That Hasegawa's the hero that saved. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me, bro? It's perfect. With millions of military forces bearing down on him, he was the fighting force to stop them all on his own. On a battlefield surrounded on all sides. Hey, director, somebody just hit me! That charismatic entity that made everyone's allies with just a few words. And when that great despair descended on us, hey, pull this up a little bit, it's heavy, like really heavy! That strength of his stopped it all on his own power. Hasegawa, man. And as he analyzed that attack, his sunglasses were also pulverized. His sunglasses! Hero? Last samurai? Honestly, neither one of those names quite suit me. I'm dyed in many colors. I'm both none of and all of those things. I'm unemployed. Professional samurai style special Hasegawa Taizo coming soon to a TV, and then the TV gets punched. Is that Otai? She looks gorgeous. Shinpachi is still living with Otai. Oh. Sister, I'm home. Oh, welcome home, Shin-chan. You're home early today. Man, and to think that I thought that Otai died. Because I thought she was going to give her energy. Remember in that one chapter? They were going to give like that one massive spirit bomb. Man, Otai's rocking a nice look right here. Man, it's so awesome seeing these characters you love so much just, you know, in the future and in the manga. In the manga! Otai, man, it's like things never changed, yo. Hasegawa's a hero. He is he is like the head. My boy is he's that one guy on TV. Like this is perfect for Hasegawa. This is perfect for Hasegawa, man. Playing the hero on television, an actor on television. And then Otai is the one to punch the screen, yo, out of anger. Wow, man. Shinpachi, Hasegawa, and now Otai. Now seeing them right here in the future, man, it just takes you back. It takes you back to the beginning of the series. This is where it all started. Chapter 1, Otai and Shinpachi. Chapter 2 with Hasegawa. And Hata. Oh god, don't know we're gonna see Hata. Hold on. I was just turning off the TV to go make dinner. I think that's how Frieza turns off a TV. Frieza. See, I'm telling you, it's still Gintama, man. It's still Gintama. Please use the remote. The Takanoya? No, that's just for shutting down Yokozuna. Well, he definitely fabricated a lot of it. But please don't be too hard on him. Hasegawa-san did his part too. Everyone in Edo worked together to protect it. Ignoring all of everyone's efforts is the part I'm willing to be lenient about. It's not like everyone fought so they could get lots of glory, but that man needed it. An unemployed person became hero of this country. His wife that left him might even come back. Hey, Hasegawa became the hero. It's perfect. It's been 2 years. Look at him right here. He looks like a troll. Man, but Otai looks legit gorgeous, man. It would be absolutely beautiful. It's been 2 years since then. Me and everyone else has started on new paths. Since then, I want to be supportive, but I just don't think I can be supportive of him. He had it rougher than most people before. Don't you think you can find it in you to wish him well? That's not what I mean. It's just that his face just pisses me off and makes me want to punch it. What happened to the part about hey, that's the way Otai's always been, though. That's the way Otai's always been. So I'm glad that part of her never changed. Hasegawa's being surrounded by females. But this is Hasegawa we're talking about here, man. Oh, man. I sugarcoated a bit. I hate old men that don't act their age and close themselves up like exile. I like high and low. Oh, that wasn't much sugar on that coating. So little I think I could see the rising sun peeking through the seams. And is that person thinking about his wife at all? Because I heard he's just spending night after night hanging out and drinking around the town for free, representing himself as a big hero. He's, you know, it's Hasegawa, man. It's Hasegawa, bro. Let him do his thing. You know how much he struggled. Let him do his thing, man. I'm so happy for him. Obviously, Otai's not, though. Sister, where did you get the information? You've already washed your hands of the nightlife industry, haven't you? It's not just heroes that have been born in these 2 years. Where there's light created, there's also going to be shadows. Oh my. Where do those Zarbon and Dodoria... What did I tell y'all, bro? Dragon Ball references all over the place. It's bound to happen. I've been saying the final panel of Gintama is going to be Toki riding off on a Hasegawa-shaped cloud. On some Dragon Ball Chapter 520 stuff, man. I'm telling you. Zarbon and Dodoria, Cabaret Club Girls. Carry out Plan Omega. She looks like Captain Ginyu. Bring the hammer down on the soiled hero. There is no time for he's. Where the hell did this dark cabaret go? No. Is that who I think it is? I'm sorry, I see it do. I've got to put the hat on. I've got to put the hat on. I've got to take off the glasses. Yeah. It happened. It happened. It happened, didn't it? It happened. Look at how beast my boy Kondo looks. Man, it looks like the Empress of Kakugicho is still going as strong as ever. Kondo, bro, he's got the slick back hair looking fresh. Kondo-san. Sorry I'm late, the food is finally done. Yo, Kondo no Tai, man, please tell me they're together, bro. This will be like the greatest thing ever for me. Sorry, Kondo-san. Always having you do stuff like this. Nah, it's no biggie. Despite how I look, I'll be a house husband pretty soon. So it's confirmed. And I have to make sure Tai-san gets all the nutrition she needs in her meal. My boy Kondo got it in! Yes! This is perfect! Kondo and Otai, they have a kid on the way! It's like all of those moments in this series. Yes, man, yes! Kondo and Otai got it in! Oh, this is awesome, man. This is everything I've ever wanted. I couldn't have wished for anything better or more, guys. Kondo and Otai, man. Kondo looking fresh, Otai looking awesome, and they have a kid on the way, and they're gonna get married soon. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them, man. It's fine if you're concerned about the new paths everyone's taking, Otai-san. But you need to think about your own new path, too. I know. And she's hugging the tummy. Yo, Kondo did it. Kondo did it. I'm so happy for them. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys don't understand, man. I know a lot of you are new to the channel, and I apologize for that, man. I apologize for the fact that I got a copyright strike on the old channel. It's gone. But man, when those chapters in the Revolution Sugumi arc were coming out, when 551, when 550 and 551 came out, man, that was the stuff that really killed me, was with Otai and Kondo. Because I wanted them to be together, man. Like, with the fact that she finally accepted them. And here, yo, going back, it's like it was treated as a troll in the original 2 years later arc, but here they're actually getting together. They're actually together. Makes me so happy, man. It makes me so happy. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful for the fact that I'm able to read manga weekly, man. I really, really am. I really, really am, Gintama, man. I see house husband, huh? Hasegawa-san certainly was surprising, but I never would have thought that you would. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it was an easy decision. He resigned from the Shinsengumi? But when that war ended, I definitely felt that one of my duties had ended. They overcame the war and surpassed me. There's nothing left for me to teach them. And you see them, bro. I have the music in my ears. Dun, 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 dun. I have the music in my head. But anyhow, both with leading the Shinsengumi and being a dad, there are roles where you have to be willing to risk your life. Trying to do both of them would be disrespectful to both of them. This life of mine that I devoted to the sword, I'm now going to devote to a family. Kondo, man, the GOAT. I see. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. You two can have dinner together, just the two of you. Shinpachi-kun, I'm giving both you and Hasegawa-san my full support. So in my eyes, both of you, know everyone, are all fine heroes. Everyone started on new paths. Everyone started moving forward. You see Shinpachi move out. It's me. It's just me that's... Oh, Jose! She hasn't changed. Of course she's never going to change, man. Of course she's never going to change. Man, dude, I can't believe what I just read. It actually canon material in the manga. Otai and Kondo are together. Kondo resigned from the Shinsengumi to be with his family. I'm at a loss, man. I'm at a loss. My, time is a fearsome thing, isn't it? Never did I think those two would end up having a shotgun wedding. Though us old-timers haven't gotten a single new wrinkle in these 2 years. Is that Catherine? I guess the flow of time really is different when you're younger. That is Catherine! What are you talking about? You sure it's all got 2 new wrinkles in the corners of your eyes, will take on. Catherine-san, did you perhaps get hit by a time machine? Yo, no, she's the one that's gotten older. You could definitely see it in her face. It is not something like time that causes something like this. What causes it is the final chapter, dang it. The final chapter. That's factual. That's factual. When manga get near the last chapter nowadays, all the characters suddenly pair up and the Final Fantasy phenomenon starts. Final Fantasy. Catherine-san, I'm going to run your face over one more time. What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying that if we get too careless, we might end up stuck with some characters we had no previous connection to? It's really so scary. I can't sleep. Hey, somebody go grab a DeLorean for me. Yo, Gengai. Instead of the old bats, any man on Earth would Dragon Quest on their own before they Final Fantasy with one of you two. Is that what Dragon Quest means? We ain't talking to you. What are we gonna do if your character's flag is raised, you old goat? I'm in hell. Shit, Fati. Oh, this is classic. Dude, I get into panic, buddy. Would you please not talk to me? My flag is raised. That is right. Your beloved sister is had all sorts of things done to her by that gorilla, after all. Whoa! All sorts of things, my boy. Kondo! I was totally certain that girl had a crush on Gintoki. Hey, old granny, quit it. That's creepy. I thought the chances for the Final Fantasy were pretty high. I guess it was kind of touching Final Fantasy where, with him gone, he comforted her when she was feeling lonely. Yes, but it is amazing how that sort of Final Fantasy went so well. Yeah, you're right. They say that rather than doing the loving themselves, we prefer the being loved type of Final Fantasy, don't they? No one says that. And seriously, why do you feel the need to keep going? This is the world's most vomit-inducing girl talk. If I had to make a judgment call, I'd say this is definite good Final Fantasy. So it's a Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 15 type of Final Fantasy. It's a good one. It's a good one. He may have been a stalker, but they didn't have a lot of interaction, so it was a Final Fantasy that did not feel abrupt. If you are being strict about it, they were in mating season before even the final chapter. So it was not a very Final Fantasy-ish Final Fantasy. They just keep saying Final Fantasy. Not gonna fall. You guys are doing this just so you can keep using the phrase Final Fantasy, aren't you? That's never gonna catch on. It's just making the scene really noisy. Let's make that last one the Final Fantasy, or the Final Fantasy, okay? Enough already. Now you are just saying Final Fantasy 2 to say it too. What's with you? We're just trying to cheer you up because you seem down after your sister got taken from you. Then how about you show us some wedding photos? Show us the photos of the gorilla and the female. The two gorillas, that's true. Here. Here. Are you kidding me? I gotta save this panel. And Real Deal has a gorilla and she's holding Kondo. You gotta love Gintama, man. You gotta. And then look at the photo, like, wow, Otai-san really got big in a little while. I hadn't seen her. That's not Otai. Oh, here she is. That's a gorilla. This one is her. That's a gorilla. And that's a gorilla born from a gorilla and a gorilla. It was a political marriage. The male is a house husband. While doing his usual stalking, he was training to be a house husband, so he just started up and making us food. It's been surprisingly tasty. Wait. I'm confuzzled, bro. I'm confuzzled. I know Gintama confuses me at times, but hold on. This one is her. That's a gorilla born from a gorilla and a gorilla. It was a political marriage. The male is a house husband. While doing his usual stalking, he was training to be a house husband, so he just started making us food. It's been surprisingly tasty. She put on some weight. Still, I couldn't stop him. That's just a warrior's compassion. Whether a flag's been raised or not, regardless of race, age, or gender, or whether or not you remember it, or whether or not you remember it, doesn't matter. This is this manga's Final Fantasy, so please do be careful. I finally found you. Mama, is the person in the glasses over there my daddy? Who did Shibachi get it in with? Oh, I finally found you. Mama, is the person in the glasses over there my daddy? Final Fantasy. Yo! Wait! How much time has passed? There's only been 2 years! That can't be factual. Unless she's mistaking you for Gintoki. And if that's the case, I don't know. Who is that kid? Mom, is the person in the glasses over there my daddy? And that's the end of the chapter, man. Yo, what a chapter. This was amazing, man. This is Gintama to Gintama levels. Who could that be? She looks like she's 4 or 5 years old, right? I'm not ringing any bells. But Shinpachi's kind of shocked, yo. Did he do something in these 2 years? But then again, it wouldn't compute. It wouldn't compute. Knowing Gintama probably would compute. Knowing Gintama. But anyways. Yo, man, what a chapter. I mean, from beginning to end. Showing off the beginning. Showing us the reason why they separated. They all went in their own separate ways. Gintoki, man. And then he's still running the shop. And then the Last Samurai, this man Hasegawa being the hero of the world, an actor. Kondo and Otai, man. The thing that I always wanted to happen actually happened. Kondo looks like a boss, and they're gonna have a kid on the way. I love it, man. He resigned from the Shinsengumi, bro. I can't wait to see Hijikata and Sogo. Yo, man, I've always said that my favorite arcs in manga are time skip arcs. And Gintama, bro, if this continues in the way that it is, man, this is gonna be with Shogun for me. This is gonna be with Shogun for me. Seriously, I love this type of stuff, man. Especially for a series that I really, really love its characters this much. Shinpachi, man. Kondo, though, bro. She's like me being a dad. I'm now going to devote to a family. I love this manga so much, man. The Final Fantasy jokes, the gorilla jokes. It's like it's classic Gintama, man. And now here's a random kid asking if the person in the glasses over there is her daddy. But for me, once again, I can't rate it anything else than an awesome sauce. I really can. When Sriracha presents me with some stuff that I've always wanted to see, some stuff that just makes sense, the emotions are there. It's a perfect ending, man, for me, man. I don't know how it's gonna end. The way that it's looking is we're gonna see the characters before we ever see Kagura again. So probably next week we'll be running into possibly seeing the rest of the Shinsengumi, maybe even Zura. Love to see how Elizabeth looks like now. That should be pretty comedic. But the way that this is going right now, I don't see this ending soon. And by soon I mean within like the next 5 chapters, because we need to see a lot of characters and what they're doing. And I can't wait to see Gin, man. What did Gin have to go do? You know? I just so many questions. I love it. And I love how it takes place over 2 years. So we get to see everybody. Just so happy to see everyone 2 years later, how they look, and it's canon and it's facts. It's not troll, it's facts. I'm loving this so much thus far, man. I'm loving it. I can't even begin to explain to you guys how much I love this stuff. Because like I said, I'm time skip arcs are my thing, man. Like if you look over here on my wall, I have One Piece's time skip arc right here. I have Naruto, the beginning of Naruto Shippuden right here, man. Like Reborn's. Well, I mean, Reborn's technically wasn't time skip arc, but you know. And then 2 years later, Arc in Gintama has always been like one of my favorites, even though it was a trollish stone. Be Forever Yorozuya is my second favorite movie of all time because of its time of the implications of time skips. So the fact that it's actually in the manga now, man, it's just so good. I love it. I love seeing all these characters. I love seeing the facts of this. All this is factual. Like Kondo and Otai, Hasegawa made it. He's the hero of the world. There's still Dragon Ball jokes and Final Fantasy jokes and Otose and Catherine haven't changed. I love it so much, man. I love seeing Shinpachi's growth. Go Tama, man. I'll see y'all in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this chapter. Can't wait for next week. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, which is just not checking social media after Wednesday and after Tuesday. Mainly after Wednesday, because I'm not gonna risk any spoilers when it comes to this arc. This finale of Gintama is looking to be the best finale I probably have ever seen. With the way that's building up, no question. I don't think there's ever been a final arc like this that I'm reading right now that has kept me like this in the way that I am. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait for next week's chapter. I really can't wait for next week's chapter. I'll see y'all then. Can't believe Kondo and Otai actually got together, man. That's beautiful. Awesome sauce of a chapter. Go Tama, man.